envision, Baba Tunde sitting there going through
on
apps
Tinder.
or whatever, trying to figure it all out.
Swipe right, swipe left.
Well, certainly it's pretty nice November weather for Baba Tunde's debut, and it's going to be a nice weekend for a pretty big game here in Western New York, Josh.
We're going to cast our ballot for some pretty decent weather by November standards here in Western New York. So if you're visiting, first of all, welcome to Western New York, welcome to the Queen City, and welcome to some very benign weather. It could be a lot worse. 10 years ago this weekend, we were dealing with an epic lake effect snow event. We called it Snowvember. We'll have none of that as we head into this weekend. Our top temp today was at 50 degrees after a low of 43. We have an average high of 48. So you can see pretty much meeting expectations here for this time of year. There's your hour-by-hour forecast for Saturday. Not bad. Again, could be snowing, could be raining, could be windy. And we'll have none of that. We'll see some peaks of sun and a gentle breeze and temperatures that will flirt with 50. And as the Bills take on the Chiefs, we're talking about some very nice weather by November standards. Again, the normal high is right around 50. We'll do better than that at game time as we kick things off around 4:25 p.m. We'll have a gentle southwesterly breeze. Now, we've got a lot of stubborn clouds out there right now. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw maybe a spritz or a sprinkle coming up overnight tonight and into Saturday, primarily here across the western and central southern tier. More impressively, though, we're keeping an eye on the computer models for the end of the week as a storm system is modeled to make its approach from the south, and then the upper level portion of the storm might just sort of park itself overhead. How much cold air will there be? How much moisture will there be? How much wind will there be? It's all a big question mark. But if these signs remain, we could be looking at the potential for some true meteorological mischief, maybe the first lake effect event of the season. Also keeping an eye on the tropics. It is still, after all, the hurricane season. We have Tropical Storm Sarah that's going to cause a lot of issues here in Central America in terms of flooding and mudslides. But where does it go after that? Does it go into the Gulf and then carve a path towards Florida? Does it carve a path towards Louisiana? Does it carve a path towards Texas? We just don't know at this point. And again, the European computer model also indicative of what could be, again, some meteorological mischief for the end of the week. I would plan on colder temperatures. I would certainly plan on maybe some showers, but the potential is there, as I mentioned, for some wet snow. Upper 40s right now. Again, just a lot of low-level clouds in place at this time. There are a couple of spritz and sprinkles here through Pennsylvania, but otherwise it's just mostly cloudy for the balance of the night tonight. Tomorrow, there will be some breaks of sun. The clearing process will take place from north to south, so best chance for seeing some sunshine tomorrow will be tomorrow afternoon. Breaks of moonlight tonight, barely a breeze. The low temperature at 40, pinpointing a high of 49 in Medina here, 49 in Albion. We're at 50 in Grand Island, 50 in Depew with some sun in the afternoon, and 43 and cloudy in Olean. There's your Super 7-day forecast. Again, it's a quiet weekend. Go Bills. You're watching 7 News at 5. Stay with us.